Hi, good evening, everyone. This is Efrat from Jerusalem. Thank you again being with us week after week. Such support, so thank you. Every week I'm looking for a spark of hope to bring to share with you. The situation here just gets worse, a lot of tension and despair, so it's not so easy to find the spark of hope. So I would like to share with you a new movement that raised up just last week or so. It calls Mishmeret 101, Shift 101, which was founded by mother, daughter, and women from the family of the kidnapped people, joined by a lot of other people here in Israel. It's very different from the usual demonstration because they come all dressed in white, just sitting down on the road in the front of the parliament and other government institution. The slogan is, "A mother does not give up, never." A delegation of them just came to Manhattan and got a lot of support. And they tried to bring another, just the pain and the demand to bring the kidnap hope home, but not based on shouting and very powerful demonstration, but depend on motherhood power. So let us support them. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi. Thank you, Efrat. So silence and quiet and alignment really may be the attitude needed nowadays. With the noisy surrounding that is around us, as we get so much information and disinformation. For example, after the elections in the United States, there's information that runs very loudly that Mr. Trump is interested to strengthen Russia, to strengthen Russia's involvement in finding a way to end the actual conflict in the Middle East. I'm talking just about the Middle East. While on the other hand, we hear that Russia is interested to keep the Hezbollah alive so as to keep Syria protected. So all of this is quite yeah, it's definitely not clear. So it's so important to maintain our discernment and our detachment as much as possible. And keep our center in this turmoil. Tonight, Uta is voiceless, and she will not lead the meditation. So I will lead the meditation in her place. So let us enter our work together. And settle in our body, in our inner silence, relaxing, grounding, touching base with the earth. The heart at rest. We focus in the center of the head. And let the soul energy permeate the personality. We stand as a conscious soul incarnate. Coming together in the group heart. And let's feel the group heart beat in unison. Let us connect with our co-workers in this group and in all nations. Bringing our minds together in this shared telepathic field of our group minds. Clear telepathic field. We stand together as souls in the will to peace. As a group, we attune with the higher co-workers who guide this work. Let's take a moment to fill our group heart with the vibration of all-inclusive love. Let's fill our group heart with the vibration, the energy of grace. And we combine our hearts with the light of discernment in our group mind, the light of discernment. stepping into our service function on behalf of the Middle East. We stand at the midway point between the higher forces and the condition on the ground. And standing at this midway point, we turn our eyes to the Middle East. We focus on a few fields of consciousness in the Middle East. We focus on the manifold Arab-Muslim world, the Muslim world, this field of consciousness so prominent in the Middle East. And also in the wider planetary context. We focus on the Palestinians with the various areas, within the various areas in Gaza, in the West Bank, in Lebanon, within Israel, in other Muslim countries in the Middle East. Sensing the Palestinian field of consciousness, this collective entity that struggles to find its sense of self, with its many sub-personalities, and that struggles to find its place. And focusing now on the field of consciousness of the Jewish population, the Jewish people in the Middle East. Realize their struggle and problem, and realize the difficulty of this collective entity to find their place among their neighbors in the area in Western Asia. Let's observe the interaction between these three fields of consciousness, these three collective entities, realizing that the more we release judging, the more we understand this complexity. Let's take a moment just to take a step back from our usual way to interpret the situation and just observe and discern how all is shifting. Now we return our focus to the midway point between the condition on the ground and the higher realms. And within the aura of our higher co-workers, let us open now our awareness towards the divine plan, towards the intended design for the Middle East. Taking a moment in silence, allow our guides, our higher co-workers, to impress us with their vision and their wisdom. Holding any impressions of the intended design in our group awareness, and holding at the same time the condition on the ground. Bringing the two now into relation in our group awareness. The intended design and the outer condition. See energies flowing between them. As above, so below. See and sense a shaft of pure golden white light, broad and brilliant. See it flood West Asia. A huge column of light pouring through all the planes. Hold this column steady in the will to peace. See soul light flooding the mental sphere of the Middle East. Visualize the mental forces in the area slowly aligning to this more inclusive soul vision. Every human life is sacred. Only together can peace be built. See soul light pouring into the emotional sphere of the Middle East, touching hearts and gently offering the remembrance of family, of being of one origin, of having to work this out together. See the soul light now pouring and penetrating into the etheric physical plane of the Middle East, entering deep into the earth, enhancing the ongoing disintegration of the old separative patterns. Observe the transmuting process underway within the entire pillar of light on all levels and in all three collective entities: the Jewish, the Palestinian, and the Arab Muslim population in the Middle East. Sense the shifts of consciousness wanting to take place. And recognize that the energy of conflict must play itself out, that destruction is part of it. We invoke the higher forces to help this transmuting and releasing process. The higher forces pour their energy through the pillar of light, destroying the old separative forms, releasing, liberating. Let us visualize the conflict playing itself out towards eventual harmony. The solar plexus intensity slowly lifting, directing towards the heart, from the reactive dynamics into caring for the highest good for all. Holding this intention, we sound it forth through the great invocation in Hebrew and Arabic.
בנקודת האור אשר בדעת אל, יזרום האור אל דעת האדם, ירד האור על פני האדמה. בנקודת האהבה אשר בלב האל, תזרום האהבה אל לבבות אנוש. ישוב מורה עולם על פני האדמה. מהמרכז שבו נודע רצון האל, תנחה תכלית את רצונות אדם. תכלית אותה מורי האנושות יודעים ומשרתים. מהמרכז אשר נקרא המין האנושי, הוגשם תוכנית האהבה והאור, ויחתם הפתח אל הרע. יהי רצון, ויחדשו אור, אהבה ועוצמה, את התוכנית על פני האדמה. אמן.
من نقطة النور في العقل الإلهي ليشع النور في عقول الناس وليهبط النور إلى الأرض. من نقطة الحب في القلب الإلهي ليتسرب الحب في قلوب الناس وليرجع معلم الكون إلى الأرض. من المركز الذي تعرف منها إرادة الله لتقود الغاية إرادة الناس البسيطة، تلك الغاية التي يدركها المعلمون ويخدمونها. من المركز الذي ندعون بالجنس البشري لينتج تسمين الحب والنور ويختم على الباب الذي يقيم به الشر، ليجدد النور والحب والقوة، التسمين على الأرض. Allahu Amin.